welcome to the OZ Military Channel. In 2025, the skies will be changed forever by the SR-72 Darkstar. What was once a futuristic dream is now on the verge of becoming a reality. The SR-72 is not just an aircraft, it's a game changer, built in secret by the US Air Force and leading aerospace engineers. This hypersonic marvel is set to revolutionize speed, stealth, and the very nature of modern warfare. What new military capabilities will this craft unlock? How will it reshape aerial defense and offensive strategies? Stick with us as we take you inside the SR-72 Darkstar, an aircraft finally ready to take flight. In 1998, the US Air Force made a tough decision. They retired the SR-71 Blackbird, the pinnacle of reconnaissance technology. The Blackbird had no rivals. Its speed, altitude, and reconnaissance abilities were unmatched. But with its retirement, the US military faced a huge problem. They needed a successor who could do everything the Blackbird did, and more. That successor, the SR-72 Darkstar. First gaining attention in 2007, the SR-72 quickly captured imaginations. Rumors swirled that Lockheed Martin had designed a super-fast aircraft to replace the SR-71. What we didn't know back then was how fast it would actually go, over Mach 6, or about 4,600 miles per hour. That's more than twice the speed of the SR-71. Not only would the SR-72 take the Blackbird's place, it would elevate aerial capabilities to a whole new level. But with so many details under wraps, all we have are leaks, speculation, and our imaginations. In 2013, a bombshell hit. Reports indicated that funding for the SR-72 program had been withdrawn. Was the project dead? Or was this just another piece of the puzzle we weren't meant to see? But one thing was clear. The SR-72 would forever change the game. Much like how stealth technology transformed modern warfare, this high-speed craft was poised to completely alter aerial combat. Let's talk engines. The SR-72 Darkstar uses a propulsion system so advanced, it's like combining 2 or 3 jet engines into one. It starts with a standard turbojet engine, the same type used in fighter jets, such as the Pratt & Whitney F-1000 or General Electric F-110. This engine gets the SR-72 off the ground, reaching speeds similar to today's fighter jets. But the real magic happens when the aircraft hits Mach 3. That's when the second phase of the engine kicks in, a dual-mode ramjet engine, harnessing super-fast air from the SR-72's supersonic speed. This process generates shockwaves that compress the air and provide a major performance boost. This breakthrough allows the SR-72 to smash through the Blackbird's top speed of Mach 3.2 and potentially break into the hypersonic zone. The engine used in the SR-72 is a turbine-based combined cycle engine, state-of-the-art technology that promises performance like no other. While Lockheed Martin was behind the aircraft design, the engine was developed by Aerojet Rocketdyne. Together, they've created an aircraft capable of flying faster than any jet in history. The SR-72 is designed to exceed Mach 6, an astonishing speed that opens up entirely new possibilities for military operations. Originally, the SR-72 was envisioned for 2 main roles: reconnaissance and high-speed strikes against enemy targets. Lockheed Martin had big plans for this craft, with the idea of using it both for gathering intelligence and carrying payloads, high-tech weapons to strike enemy forces from unimaginable speeds and altitudes. But, as with all groundbreaking technology, there were challenges. In 2015, it became clear that developing the payloads for the SR-72 wouldn't be easy. The jet would fly at an altitude of 88,000 feet, faster than any fighter plane, and carrying conventional weapons at such speeds just wouldn't work. So, engineers would have to invent entirely new technology capable of keeping up with the SR-72's historic capabilities. Weapons and sensors designed for this speed and altitude would be unlike anything we've ever seen. The SR-72 Darkstar is not just the next step in aircraft technology, it's a leap into the future. Speed, stealth, precision. The SR-72 promises to change the skies forever. When it comes to hypersonic speeds, existing tools just can't handle the extreme demands. To make the SR-72 a success, new sensors and weapons had to be developed, ones that could keep up with the jet's mind-blowing performance. The SR-72 Darkstar isn't just a fast aircraft, it's a boundary-pushing machine that flies faster than a missile and higher than most satellites. But to make it truly effective for its spy and strike missions, everything from its weapons to its surveillance systems has to be completely reimagined. Experts like Leland explained that the SR-72 isn't just fast, it's a game changer. While it could carry hypersonic missiles, it's more likely to be equipped with cheaper, specialized weapons designed to operate at these incredible speeds. Hypersonic missiles are currently being developed in the US, and while they're cutting edge, they come with a hefty price tag. Why? Because flying at such extreme speeds creates enormous pressure and heat, making it difficult to launch or release weapons effectively. Lockheed Martin proved this challenge back in the 60s with the YF-12, a combat version of the SR-71 Blackbird. The YF-12 was able to fire air-to-air missiles while flying over Mach 3, but the SR-72 takes things to an entirely new level. With an expected top speed of Mach 6, the SR-72 could zoom across continents in mere hours. But what really sets it apart isn't just its speed or firepower, it's the way it gathers intelligence. This aircraft can track targets and gather data from anywhere on Earth in real time, a game changer, especially in remote areas like the Pacific Ocean, where military conflicts can stretch over vast distances. You might think satellites could handle global surveillance, but that's not the case. For one, there aren't enough satellites to cover every spot on Earth 24/7. Plus, because satellites follow predictable orbits, adversaries can easily hide their activities when they know when the satellites will be passing overhead. This is why demand for spy planes like the SR-72 has skyrocketed. Innovations like the MQ-1 Predator drone changed the game for surveillance, followed by even more advanced, secretive models like the Northrop Grumman RQ-180, which can operate at high altitudes and remain stealthy while gathering vital information. But despite all the advancements in spy planes, most still fly slowly compared to what people expect. Many of these aircraft operate at subsonic speeds, which means they can't break the sound barrier. This makes it harder to collect critical information quickly, especially when time is of the essence. Let's take the MQ-9 Reaper as an example. While it can stay in the air for over 24 hours, it only cruises at about 230 miles per hour. At that speed, it would take over an hour to fly from New York to Boston. For a cross-country flight like New York to Los Angeles, it would take over 10 hours. Not exactly fast when critical intelligence is needed. But with a hypersonic aircraft like the SR-72 hitting Mach 6, a trip from New York to Boston could be done in under 5 minutes. A coast-to-coast flight would take just 30 minutes, an unimaginable speed that could change the game for real-time surveillance and rapid response. Rob Weiss, Executive Vice President of Skunk Works at Lockheed Martin, the team behind some of the most futuristic aviation projects, recently announced a major breakthrough. They successfully tested a turbine-based hypersonic engine for the SR-72. This engine is designed to power the SR-72 to unmatched speeds, bringing this aircraft closer to reality. The SR-72 team is also preparing to test a special version of the aircraft designed specifically for flight research. With these groundbreaking advancements, the future of aviation is looking faster, smarter, and more capable than ever before.